Hey, everybody. Welcome to our live chat. I'm Heather, and I'm with Luminous, and I'm here for you each and every day, even during these, different times. We are going to airbrush. We are going to apply the foundation. So if you are new to airbrushing, if you are new to Luminous, hey, this is where to be, because you're going to be able to ask questions in live time and get your answers. So not only do you hear from me, but you hear from long-time users. You also hear from Luminous Beauty advisors that are on the Luminous Beauty. Hey, Candy, how are you? The Luminous Beauty advisors are they're here to help me too. They're going to put their emojis on the little chat, and you can reach out to them. They are not allowed to reach out to you because I want to protect you, basically. And I don't want you to be bombarded with, 100 messages. So you reach out to them if you want more information, but you can always email me at heather@luminousbeauty.com, and I'm here to help you as well. And we are on Facebook and YouTube. Make sure if you're on Facebook to like our page, so it does pop up when we are live. We are going back to our 2 times a day. It was popping up all the time. Let's just be real, okay? So we are going back to our 2 times. I'm going to be here at 11 and 3. Actually, Candy, this is my first time on. We are sticking to our 11 and 3 time schedules. And that way, hopefully, it focuses everybody on those 2 times. We're able to answer those questions and kind of, again, talk about what you guys want to talk about. And if there's stuff that you need to see as far as products and things like that, then I'm here for you. Then we're going to do that. Okay. So let's get started. So in this one, what I'm going to do is really stick to the out of the box, meaning I want to answer those questions that maybe you have when you first started doing Luminous, or maybe you haven't started and you have these questions. You're like, oh, I don't know if I can do it. I've seen the infomercial. I love it. I want it to do what it says it's going to do, but I don't know if it can. So I'm here to answer those questions for you. And believe me, everyone can airbrush. If you can hold a pen, you can airbrush. This is your magic wand. You're going to blow the makeup on. It's so good for your face, your skin. It's going to make you look 10 years or more younger. So it's going to be amazing. Good morning, Marie. Good morning, Karen. How are you guys doing this morning? This morning and afternoon. This morning. Lily, check to make sure the refrigerator door is closed, please. Sorry. I hear she waits till I come on camera and then go raise the refrigerator is what's happening. So yeah, I know her tricks. All right, so let's get some makeup on. Guys, I know this is a different time, a kind of what we're up against. And I know that maybe some of you are going crazy in the house. And some are, Muzi, how are you, my baby? How are you? Good to see you. Good morning, Melissa. Good morning. Everybody's popping on. All right. So I know everybody, hey, Amanda, I know everybody is like in different situations. I know California just got to where you have to stay in the house. You can't go anywhere. We're in Texas. We're not there yet, but who knows? We might be. But guys, this is a great opportunity to learn to airbrush because we're here, right? And how many times have you thought, oh, if I just had one more day at the house, I could do this or I could do that. I want to rehang some pictures in in the entryway. Guess what? Awesome time to do that, right? So we have more time, guys, to focus on us. And I think as women, we are the last ones that we focus on. We focus on the kids. We focus on our significant other. We focus on blah, 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 our parents, or, we focus on other people. I think women in general, like we would help somebody else, like a stranger, before we take time and take time for ourselves. And so I would recommend an hour at least. Come on, people, we have some time. All right. So at least take an hour just to do you, just to do something special for you. And if that's do a spa treatment, like I know Musette does every Saturday, or learn to airbrush, or learn how to do a smoky eye, do it for you, where you feel good about yourself and you're taking time just to be still and sit and just have fun. Let the kids watch a movie for an hour or so. Hey Brianna, how are you? I'm gonna have to move back, of course, because I don't have my glasses on. Kika, nice to see you. Change is good. I know. I can't. I'm like, oh. Isabella, good morning. So yeah, Musette, we are so glad that you are back, baby. Yay. And that, Kika, that's the other thing, guys. Even though we are home and stuck, whatever. I mean, I don't look at it as being stuck. I think I look at it as, oh my gosh, I can do all the things I needed to do. And I get to talk to you guys, which is amazing. And so, because I would drive Lily crazy because I would walk around talking to myself. So thank you for being here. Thank you for jumping on. I really appreciate it. So let's get started. But I do want you, yay, Isabella, I love how you've been so excited. That's so awesome. One thing, hey, Malcolm, one thing I want you guys to do each and every day, get up. Get up and get dressed. Put some bra and panties on, and even if it's a yoga outfit or whatever the case may be, but get up, get dressed, get your face on. You're going to feel better. Brush your hair, even if it's just to put it in a ponytail. Brush your hair, make your bed. Making your bed will give you such a feeling of accomplishment, and then you'll just feel so much better if you have makeup on and you feel like you've done something. Even when we're doing these live chats and I don't finish my makeup until 3, I still feel like, hey, I'm doing something. So it does make a difference. You have to take these steps, and it helps us with our mentally. It helps us. Oh, baby, I know. I was thinking Musette works. She's going to be working during this time. And so we really appreciate you, Musette. Colorado shut down hair and nail salons until May. Holy macaron. There's going to be some bad eyebrows. You know what? Let's talk about that too. Eyebrows, guys. I'm going to show you. Maybe we'll do that on Monday, but I'm going to have to start writing all this down because you know how I am. But Monday, let's look at how to do your eyebrows. If salons and all these places we're not going to want to go to right now, I'll show you how to do your eyebrows. Life-changing. And you know my rule about my rule about eyebrows. What's my rule? There needs to be 2. So we're going to work on that as well. I'm out of work. Yeah, guys, I'm praying for all of y'all. I know this is such a hard time. Luckily, I'm blessed. I can work from home, and I get to come to you still live, and be here for you guys. So let's do that. Please, somebody remind me. Let's do that on Monday, and I'm going to show you how to, should I do it at 3? So that way you have the weekend to do it? Ooh, Heather just got hers microbladed. Yeah. Oh yeah, yours are gonna. I always wanted the microblading, but so I know it's a little painful. But I'm gonna show you how you can do it. Let's go. We'll do it. I'll do it at the 3 o'clock, just so You can do it over the weekend if you have some more extra time. So we'll do it over at the 3. I'll bring the stuff in so we can do it at the 3. And so I'll just do my eyebrows at the 3. All right, so let's go in, because normally we don't even do a 3 on Friday, but it's all up in the air. It's a free for all. So we are going to stick to our 11 o'clock and 3 o'clock. So yes, eyebrows at 3. All right, enough talk. I know you didn't come to listen to me talk. So let's, thank you, Stephanie. Thank you. Brianna, microblading, I actually have a little bit on, but I didn't go get it redone. Microblading is, in a easiest way to describe it, it's tattooing almost, but they look like little hair fibers. It's not like a Sharpie. It's like little hair. And as long as microblading is like sushi. You have to get a recommendation because you don't want to just go to anybody because I've seen some bad microblading. But it's where they draw like little hair strokes on your eyebrows to make your eyebrows look fuller. It does fade a little bit over time, but you can always fill that in or get it redone. But it is with a little needle, like tattooing for your eyebrows. All right, so let's get started. This is my system. If you are new to Luminous, this is what the Icon Pro looks like. Guys, it comes put together. The hose, this is where the air comes out. That's where the air comes out. Not the makeup, that is the air. All I have to do is plug in the power cord in my power. I don't know if you can see it. Right here, plug in that power cord. Stylus is already connected. My magic wand. This is where we put the makeup. Right here. This is your trigger. This is where the makeup comes out of. And this is your tail. Your tail. Your tail in, your booty. Learning about stuff, makeup. Oh, yay. Well, Brianna, thank you for joining us, baby. Thank you. I try to teach everybody. So if you have any questions, you let me know and we'll go over it. Guys, utilize me. Please utilize me. I have a lot of knowledge up in here in this noggin. And so please utilize me. And when we go over eyebrows, I'll try to remember to go into as much detail as I can. So, because I know a lot of people maybe didn't have the mom or sisters or friends that were into makeup. And so maybe no one taught you. And so that's what we're here for. I am here for you, and we're going to learn. You're learning the best way to put on makeup because it is a touchless application. And right now, that's what we need, right? We don't have to worry about brushes and sponges and all of that. The only thing you have to do is blow water out of here at the end when you're using it. And so that's pretty darn amazing. All right. So when you first get it, I changed bathrooms, and so I have to kind of reorganize. All right. I'm putting water. Hi. I just put water here. And so I'm going to put my cap on. It does come with a cap. I do recommend using the cap at first, just for the fact that it helps things not fall out. Because, yay! Yeah, Brianna, you have the Icon. This is just the Pro. Mine has 2 speeds. It's the only difference. And the color, of course. But use the cap at first, because you do want to keep your stylus, your magic wand level. But when you first start out, you're thinking about a whole bunch of stuff. You're like, oh, am I doing this right? And sometimes it's easy to maybe turn it where makeup would fall out. And so just put the cap on, just a safety thing, one less thing to worry about, and then go. So there is water in here. There's a hole in there too. There's water in here. I'm turning it on. Now, as you can see, There is air that blows. Oh. And what's great about this is wherever, bathrooms are always hot. And this is very cooling. Oh, it's like a little spa treatment. But wherever you feel the air is where the makeup's going to go. So the things you want to remember about airbrushing, 4 things. Number 1, keep it 4 finger widths away. Number 2, keep moving. Number 3, barely pull back on this trigger. I'm going to go over all these right now. Barely pull back on this trigger. And number 4, practice. There is a learning curve. You might not be an expert the very first time you use it. You might watch me 24/7, 7 days a week. Not really, but you might watch me all the time and go, oh, I got this. And then when you actually do it, it could be a different story. Don't freak out. That's normal. We're telling you up front that there is a learning curve. So that's why I suggest put water in here, feel it on your face, and then you can just spray water. No stress, easy breezy, your Pepsi-Daisy, you're gonna just feel it, it'll feel amazing. But that way you get to have experience with that movement and do it in steps. Right now, I'm just moving it around, feeling the air. Karen's like, I had spillage. I learned my lesson. You know, it's funny because I always suggest the cap when you first start out, because even putting it down, people will lay the stylus down and it falls out, even though there's a hole right there. So people do it all the time. So I suggest safety first, and we're just going to put that cap on. You can close your eyes and just concentrate on that air. I'm keeping it 4 finger widths away. I'm going to keep moving and just do this for a second. Feel how amazing it feels. I feel where the air is, so I know that's where the makeup's going to go. Now I have water in here. Now let's pull back on the trigger. So get my movement going. I'm going to open my eyes for this. Barely pulling back on this trigger. I feel a little more coolness. There's going to be coolness with the air, but when you are pulling back on the trigger, you're going to feel more. You're going to feel a little bit of coldness. Hey, Zulema. I hate mispronouncing names, but I am the worst at pronouncing. I hope I said that name right. But good morning. Hey, Brandy. Hey, Dee. Amanda's like, I love how easy it is. It really is. And I know a lot of people look at our infomercial, or you see it being done and you're like, maybe you had it done for a special occasion, like a wedding or something, and you're like, oh my gosh, I want to do this. It made me look so amazing. And then you get it home and we're like, oh, I don't know if I can do it. Guys, get it out of the box. What is so scary about getting it out of the box, putting water in here and spraying your face? Nothing. It feels good. It should be exciting. Spray it under the eyes. Now, hey, Julie, notice that, hey, Heather, how are you, baby? Notice I'm spraying water, but notice my face, it doesn't look wet. It's not dripping. That's because I am pulling lightly on this trigger. If I pull back too much, you're going to see this. And you can hear it even, right? You could hear that all over, right? There's a difference. I'm going to spray it between this and that. You can hear it. So listen for that too. When you're practicing with water, you're able to do all of that. It's okay if you're doing it and you forget to move it, but you're listening. Again, the more you have this, hey, Ruby, the more you have this in your hand, the more you're going to learn, even if it's water. Even if it's water, you're going to learn, okay? So now I'm going to spray that out just to get rid of that. Exactly, Isabella. Yes. Hold on, I need to open some water. There you go. All right, you're welcome, baby. All right, so let's get, what are some Now, the other thing real quick, if you are first starting out, all I want you to do, like let's say you are waiting on your system, or let's say your system is here and Dee, that's exactly right. She said on YouTube, she said, getting it out of the box seems to be the hard part. That is so true. So true. We would not do that with our iPhones. Like if I was getting a new iPhone, I would be beating down the door to get it open, plug it in, get everything transferred, all that. Same thing, guys. That Airbrush, our system, is not making you look younger sitting in the box. It's not doing you any favors sitting in the box. So get it out and just play with it. We have time. Play with it. Ooh. Can I just call you Z? Because I don't want to mispronounce your name. Z said she loves it, that she's even taken photos. And that is the great thing about it. Hey, Ruby. Wishing my stylist stopped spraying makeup when I still have makeup. So Melissa, I'm going to talk about that, baby. Although I just forgot what I was going to say. If you first get it and you have your starter kit, it has your makeup, it has your moisturizer primer, it has love, and it has a blush. All I want you to worry about or play with is the foundation. Just get the foundation down, period. Don't worry about that other stuff right now. You have it and we're going to use it, but just get the foundation down. Because guys, if you can get the foundation down and get that movement down, everything else is a cakewalk. I can tell you what those products do, how to use them, all that. When you're new, I just want you to get the foundation down. Okay, that's all you have to do is get the foundation down. So one thing, Melissa, what foundation are you using? Melissa on Facebook asked, why does it seem no matter how many times I clean my machine, my stylist stops spraying makeup when it still has makeup in it? So it might be a weight issue. I would want to know maybe how much makeup is left. Can you see the needle? Sometimes it's a weight issue where there might not be a lot, but like if you have quite a bit left and it's spraying, chances are it's just clogged. There are several different areas that might be clogged if you don't clean it well enough. One thing I always recommend, obviously you're going to be in your bathroom. When you do your makeup, after that, turn on the hot water and put water in here and just blow it out. This is when you get to pull back all the way on the trigger, all the way back, and blow it out. The other thing I would recommend is Tip Top Cleaner. And you can blow that through, every other day or whatever. Another thing I would recommend, not a usual routine. Once again, yep, exactly, Dawn. Once because y'all are asking such great questions, I'm going to start my makeup. I'm going to use the peach color corrector, and then I'm going to use this. You know what? I might use something different. So the other thing I would recommend, and I did this a lot when I first started out, just because it was so new. I mean, this was 20 years ago, guys. And it wasn't this awesome system. It was one that I had to buy at an art supply store. But take a coffee cup and fill it with hot water and soak it, leave it plugged in, leave the hose on, and just fill it where it covers this part. And let it soak till you get home, and see if that helps as well. You can also take a Q-tip and clean the bowl, and then also clean here. However, if you're going to stick anything here, make sure you pull back on the trigger and then put your Q-tip in, and then you can let go. You have to pull that needle back. Dawn, that's true. Dawn says on Facebook, I think it's just a challenge to change up the daily routine. People, sorry guys, I'm gonna have to step back so I can read it. people think it's going to take longer. That's so true. Until you get the hang of it, and it's so quick and easy. And that is true, because like if I ask people, hey, if there was, an airbrush makeup, what would you think about it? Like, what are your thoughts? And most of them will say, oh, I'll use it for special occasion, or I'll blah, 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 whatever the case may be. They think it's just a special occasion. Guys, I don't check my mail unless I'm airbrushed. And the great thing about it is it will, it's whatever you want it to be. It's full coverage, light coverage, tint and moisturizer. It doesn't matter. It can be all of that for you. My look changes daily, but I'm able to get that with Luminous. All right, so if you're still having problems with the stylus after that, what I would recommend you have a 1-year warranty. So I always recommend get a backup. So when they go on sale, get a stylus, get a backup. And then if you have to send it in, you can send it in and you have a backup. But yeah, call customer service or call your consultant or call your beauty advisor and they will help you. Brianna just did a complete it's amazing how much that makeup can get stuck in there. Z asked, do I need to put something on before makeup? So yes and no. I'm using the peach cover up. I'm going to do this under my eyes and spray. So it depends on what look you're wanting. You can. Now our foundations, you can go straight to airbrushing. If you don't have a lot to cover up, if you don't have redness and imperfections or broken capillaries or sunspots, things like that, then yeah, you can go straight to airbrushing. The Silk 4-in-1 has anti-aging properties in it. It has your moisturizer, primer, concealer, and foundation. So it is a little more forgiving and you can go straight to airbrushing. However, if you want some extra, I sometimes like a little extra coverage, and that's why I'm doing the peach color corrector. Now, you can do, yesterday I did the Velvet Veil. Velvet Veil is something you're going to put on with your hands or a brush. I put it on with my fingers and just put it in the areas I need it. And then and Velvet Veil is like a Snapchat filter for your face. It blurs everything. So it takes away or blurs redness. It blurs big pores. It blurs wrinkles and crinkles. You can put it all over or you can put it in certain areas. So I would recommend that as well. Everybody can testify. Everybody can say amen about Velvet Veil. They love Velvet Veil. So that's one thing you can use as well. All right, so now I started my coverage with the peach color corrector. That's just giving me a jump start in my coverage. Now I'm going to use, because I grabbed all these, I need to open this bottle though. I'm actually going to use the Ultra Foundation. Now, Ultra Foundation is great for combination skin. It's going to give you sheer to full coverage because you can stop the coverage at any point. All right. All right. So now I'm shaking up my bottles. Putting my drops. And I start with about 5 or 6. Guys, if you're using more than that, don't worry about that. Again, the more you use it, the more you're going to learn and the more the more you'll know how many drops exactly you need. But start with about 5 or 6 so you can kind of, gauge it and then add more if you need it. But then you'll start I don't need as much. Okay, that's good. You'll get it. Okay, so don't freak out. All right, so now I'm gonna move this a little bit because it's hot up in here. I'm in a smaller bathroom. Woo! All right, so now I'm taking my Ultra Foundation spraying around my forehead. And you can start in one area. Now also know that there should be no dry time in between. But at first, if you do need some dry time in between, it's okay. But just know that should be where you would get to. Where as soon as, hold on, I'm gonna show you real quick. Okay, that's one pass that I made. And I'm getting a tissue. Okay. Nothing. Nothing except where I'm sweating. But nothing. Guys, there's no dry time, okay? Brianna, did you do that? So if you wear glasses, and we get this question a lot, if you're like, how can I put makeup on with my glasses? So if you wear glasses, get an up close and personal mirror, where did my, oh, hello, right in front of me. We have these. One side is 10 times, the other one's regular, and just do it like that. So you can, it's easy to do. But yeah, and then if you need it close up, like when I get to my brows, I'll do that. Or if I want to look, ooh, I really like Ultra. I'm like, wait a minute. I need a little more coverage here. So I'm going to add a little more coverage. So I'm going to add 3 drops. And just start right there. And this is the great thing. I can just do it there. I don't have to apply it everywhere else. There you go. So that is another great thing. That's why we are going to look so young, because we do not have to put the same amount of makeup everywhere. I can make a pass on my forehead. I don't have a lot to cover on my forehead. I can make a pass or 2 to blend it. And then most of my coverage is going to be here. Right there. All right. All right, guys, that is it for the 11 o'clock. I will be back at 3. We are going to cover, I'll do some like light, but we'll light makeup as far as the color cosmetics. But we will go over eyebrows, and I'll show you how to fix your eyebrows when everything's closed. And so it'll be easy, I promise. Oh, baby, I'm so sorry, Angela. Yes, we were sending you some prayers, sweet girl. Those glass marks, yeah. The velvet veil helps, and then you can also spray the 24-hour sealant, and that helps too. So, all right, guys, I will be back. We'll be back at 3 o'clock, and I will finish the look. We will do lips, a little bit of maybe some color on the eyes with the click and play, but I will go over how to do your eyebrows for the weekend. All right, I'll talk to you soon, guys. Bye for now.